Hello everyone and welcome back to the Sarah channel. Today I'm going to be telling you guys about a raccoon that we recently found in our neighbor's bushes. So the raccoon was crippled and we don't know how it got hurt or why it was crippled or anything, but its two back legs were unusable. It was dragging them behind and he just couldn't use them. So he dragged himself into our neighbor's bushes. He kind of just stayed there for a little while. He found a pipe that was leaking water out of it and he started drinking that. So we knew that he was trying to survive, so we didn't want to call anyone to tell them to put him down or anything. We did call a few places to see if they would come pick him up and try to take care of him and get him back to his health, but nobody would answer the phone. We had to leave voicemails. Nobody would call us back. The only person that answered was someone who was going to come and take him and drop him off somewhere else, and that cost like over $200, so we didn't want to do that because we just knew that he was going to suffer somewhere else. So we just left him alone and we made sure that the cats weren't bothering him or anything, and he eventually dragged himself into a little fence area that we have. It's like the fence is kind of leaning, it's like broken, so he went in there and he just like kind of made a little house out of it, although it wasn't safe because the cats kept closing in on him from all the different directions, and so they didn't hurt him or anything, they were just like bothering him. So we went to go run some errands, and when we came back it was dark and we couldn't find him anywhere because it was dark and we didn't really feel like looking around for him in the dark. So the next morning we looked around for him, we couldn't find him. Fast forward to 2 nights later, we were coming home and it was dark outside again, and we saw something on our front porch and we're like, what is that? And it turns out that it was the raccoon, and it was like a baby raccoon. It was very small, like maybe not a baby, but like a child or teenager raccoon, I guess. It wasn't a big adult raccoon, so it was like the size of our cats. It was eating the cat food on the front porch, and all the cats were like kind of staying away from it. They knew that he was in pain. They were leaving him alone. So that was our chicken, our rooster. But so they were leaving him alone, and he got kind of scared of us when we were trying to come to the front door, which is right beside where the cat food is. So he dragged himself away, and we decided to name him Legless, kind of like Toothless, but Toothless didn't not have teeth, but he could like put them back inside his mouth or bring them out. So we called him Legless because he does have legs, but he can't use them. So he just kind of stayed close to our house that night, I think, from what I could tell. So a few nights later, we found him again on our front porch, and we're like, okay, so I guess he's kind of like our pet now. Not really our pet, but we are letting him eat from the cat food, so he's like our friend. Not really our friend, but like we're taking care of him. So it was only 2 times that we saw him on our front porch eating the cat food, but I think it was 2 days ago. I was taking Buddy, my dog, out to go potty in the morning, and he was going towards our deck, which usually he doesn't do. He just goes pee in the grass real quick and then comes back inside. He was sniffing around the deck, and I'm like, that's kind of weird. And he went under our deck and like into this weird spot where I couldn't see him under the deck. Usually you can see because there's like holes, but this was a spot I couldn't fit in there to get him. I couldn't see him from outside, and he started barking and barking and barking, and then I heard like this weird sound. It was like a and it sounded like a raccoon that is mad, and he couldn't defend himself or anything, which actually is kind of good because Buddy would have been hurt, and Buddy doesn't bite or attack, he just barks. And I was getting really scared because I didn't know if anybody was going to get hurt, like if he was going to get too close and then he would bat at him or what would happen. So I was like screaming at Buddy, like trying to get him out, and he wouldn't come out. So I ran inside and I got my mom and my brother, and they came out and they helped me to get Buddy out. He usually actually listens to me better, but I guess he listened to all of us. So he came out and we were like, Buddy, we gotta bring you inside now. You're not supposed to be barking at the raccoon. And I never saw Legless in there, but I'm pretty sure it was him, because it's a very, like, it's a safe spot where I think a raccoon would stay if he had no other place to go. He's right there by the water, he's right there by the food, and he has his own little shelter under our deck. That's like the last update I have. I didn't see him, but I heard him. So I'm thinking if I have more updates, then I'll make another, like a part 2 of this video. I just wanted to let you guys know about this story because it's kind of interesting, kind of weird, kind of exciting to have this situation going on. So yeah, I just want to share with you guys, and if there's any crazy updates or anything, I'll make a part 2 video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe for new videos every Saturday, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Bye!